always want to remember the name of like, I don't know, people that are in stuff I like that
Yeah.
don't do roles anymore, because I want to be able to reference them. But
They
damn
yeah,
it,
kind of keep them in the zeitgeist. No, I actually totally get what you mean. Well, especially when it's somebody like who you think of as sort of influential. There's a lot of people that like aren't A-listers that you're just always like, oh fuck, it's that guy. I love this dude. And you're like really excited to see a particular actor or something that like doesn't quite land in the big roles, and you want to be like, oh yeah, that person was great. Like, don't forget this cool, like the Tress MacNeille position. Like
yeah.
truly amazing on every level, but never really like when you hear people talking about like the goats. Not enough people are like, oh, Tress MacNeille is like one of the best voice actors who's ever lived.
Who's is that the one you would go for off the top of your head? Just like the one where you're like, more people need to know.
That's a good one. Let me think. There might be some other ones, but Tress MacNeille for sure is like super deserving of it. All right, Jim Cummins, I guess. If you don't know voice actors, like if you know voice actors, you wouldn't think twice about it. But like if you're not like somebody who keeps up with actors, you may not realize the influence that Jim Cummins has had on your life.
Yeah, he's Winnie the Pooh.
He's everyone. If you've
He's
seen a
every
cartoon,
yeah.
he's in it.
Yeah, it's funny. Do you know he has a podcast
I did not. What's it about?
where he invites other voice actors on, and they just talk about stuff. A lot of times they'll like swap character roles, and like he'll do like a he'll do like a he'll have like Rob Paulson on, like he'll teach like two other voice actors like the Wacko's World song, and they'll have to try to sing it, but like in character. And Jim Cummins does like a verse as Tigger, where he's like, "If the United States, Panama, other things, Peru." It's fun. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, he'll have like voice actors on, and they'll just goof off.
That sounds really cool.
It's awesome. It's a lot of fun.
That's some shit I can get behind. I like hearing professionals talk about their work.
Yeah, especially if they could. I just like professionals that get together and talk about like other professionals that they like.
Oh yeah, to hear people kind of gas each other up.
Always fun.
Absolutely. I've heard it posited like that really is the mark of people, like when they get up, like do they put the ladder back down behind them? You know what I mean? Like are you like yeah, trying to help up people and talk to other people sort of in your field, or do you mostly just stay in your own lane? And I don't know. I think it comes up more with like artists and stuff of like, are you trying to like feature people or help people, or do you just sort of live where you're gonna live? And
The Undertaker rule of we're in a world where everybody's fighting to the top of the mountain. He's like, what if we both got to the top and made some money?
yeah. Yeah, what if we were just friends like we were supposed to be? Yeah, ask
Yeah,
Hulk. And we're right back to Jesse Ventura and Hulk Hogan. That was their original beef, is Jesse Ventura way back in like the late 70s was trying to get wrestlers to unionize, and Hulk Hogan ratted him out.
Oh, that's fucked.
Yep. It's a true scumbag. Like actual for real just horrible dude.
Amount of money for doing the same amount of work. How about you go fuck yourself, brother? I can write for wrestling.
Yeah, basically. I've heard such worse dialogue than that. I think you're in great shape.
From what era?
Take your fucking pick. Get around. There's always people who just don't fucking have it. And no matter how much you like write for them, they just can't. And it's particularly unfortunate with wrestlers, because if you have like everything else, you'll keep getting chances. If you're like tall and handsome and buff and like you got good physicality and you're safe in the ring, like you're gonna get pushes, and you're just gonna keep fumbling them because you can't fucking talk. You just keep getting new chances to humiliate yourself. Some people rise above it. It does happen that people like are able to pull it off and kind of figure a character out after a while, but it's a real bummer along the journey.
The reason why Mick Foley was so
time.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Anthony.
Hey, Anthony.
How's it going, guys?
Pretty
Fun
good.
time to come along, didn't I?
I know, right? Could you feel it? You're just like, someone's talking about wrestling.
Oh, I thought he was getting in on the stray the stray the whiff of talking about the Grinch and mentioning Christine Baranski.
Absolutely. These universal conversations that people are just having every day.
On the bus stop in the local patisserie.
Mm-hmm. Where
Who
would we
wants
be
to
without them?
fuck the Grinch more?
Who wants to fuck the Grinch more?
I think it's Martha May Whovier
I
myself.
think it might be. I bet you the Grinch could get around.
Maybe
not that
if
ugly.
If you just lighten up a little bit, if you just give a little trim, a Christmas shave.
He would be if he was born in a different decade. He'd have made a hell of a streamer. He's like a Christmas incel. Ooh, what's up, Anthony? Anthony? Huh?
Christmas incel.
No.
Check under the tree for the Christmas incel.
Almost lost my cool there.
Every time he opens a box, it's not what he wanted, and he says, "I've been good all year, though. I deserve a good gift."
You don't get none, Mr. Incel. You sit at home alone.
Your room is full of tissues. You got.
You
You're playing
bookmark
the
crazy
same video
porn,
clarity.
Mr. Nice Guy.
No one will ever touch you. Bummer. No one will ever touch your greasy black peel. Oh boy.
Christmas incel, whose poll was no more than 2.
Whose poll was no more than 2.
The
His
length of
body count
poll
was no
2
more than
sizes
9.5.
too small. What's your count?
9.5.
What is the half?
It was a touch. But I still came.
A handy in the car.
Did you know I had to drive home? Mr. Green, my pants were sticky as shit. Really seemed like a win at the time, but I feel like a piece of shit, Mr. Grinch. I need a shower and rethink my life.
I need a shower. I'm gonna end up with a rash.
It's a mild one, Mr. Grinch. Oh.
Clarity
and shoot a lot.
What a universal song. You just...
It wasn't exactly the first one that I did that day, Mr. Grinch.
I had to soften up
coming
before
in
my...
It was like 5.
This guy have a thing on the side of his head. Oh shit.
What's going on with the side of his head now? Sorry, we've been talking about a Grinch hand job
Mumbling.
song.
Oh, I couldn't remember if he had like an ear protector or something, but he does have a big fucking tattoo I haven't drawn in.
Is it on his... What?
No, I'm just mumbling to
Well,
myself.
I was gonna
about
say, he's
I'm
got
doing.
a tattoo under the mask?
No.
Or no, it's on the arm.
It's on the
Gotcha.
arm. I was looking for the side of the mask, but then I noticed that I'd forgotten the tattoo.
Yeah, you were like hovering over the mask going, he's got a tattoo I haven't drawn. I'm like, you may have. Who's to say?
Yeah, anything's possible, really. Where does this go?
Anything's possible
Oh,
under
yeah,
the
that's right.
mask.
In my mind.
I had a
I mean,
tattoo
heck,
in a
what-
skip I was living in at the time.
Bob has a tattoo that says "Die Bart Die" in the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, we did actually
We
make
did
sure
that,
he had it.
or I did that because I need it done.
What a good detail.
I know they're not going to see it, but
That's not what it's
Yes.
about.
Who's in there?
no one else is going to see it but us. But I need to be there.
I don't. It's whenever I was playing Terraria. If I'm ever gonna leave a server, there's nothing more fun than to just go ham with a bunch of explosives.
You're on your way out anyway.
Yeah, what am I gonna do? worry what happens to these people. They don't need rooms.
They're not my friends. Every game's Mario Party. You just gotta pick your Luigi. I got to give that speech to someone inspirationally the other day where I was at a friend's house. We were fucking around playing. I think we were playing Advance Wars, and one of my friends was just completely fucked to death, and he's like, "Well, that's it. I'm screwed." And I was like, "Wait, hang on. You still have a lot of power here. You're a man with nothing to lose. You have the power to sway this game. Maybe you can't win it, but you can choose who wins it." Every game's Mario Party. Just pick your Luigi. And I just gestured to the rest of us.
I feel like, fuck, that sounds like that game of Risk we played up at that cabin that one time.
Yeah, I mean, that did happen in that game. That happens in most games of Risk. Someone always goes fucking crazy on someone else, just declares like a blood war.
I feel like, you know what I realized? Risk is your Mario Party. That is the game where you keep telling people to target you and kill you early,
They just
and
won't.
no one does. And at the end of it, you just go, I did warn everyone.
Yep.
You all knew what was going to happen here.
And what the real crime too is when I originally, like fucking 8 years ago, when I originally started talking shit about Risk, even then I was like, I'm gonna lose my next game, and then I'm gonna lose every game for the rest of my life, and it'll be exactly what I deserve for talking so much shit. Something I still believe, but it still hasn't happened yet. I just keep talking shit, and it just keeps paying off.
I keep trying to get everyone to realize that you need to lose a game of Risk. Everybody has the same idea where they're like, no, I'm gonna play a lone wolf solo strategy, and then I'll hand him everything he wants. That'll make him not attack me this one turn. Like, okay, well, he's balkanized the entirety of like of Australia and the Philippine Islands in like 2 turns. So.
Push
Bonus, boys!
I never get away with deals that stilted. I usually, what happens is I play like a safe kind of bully game, and I let people get caught in I don't overinvest in single conflicts. So I try to push people away from me a little bit, but I don't try to run them down. And when they start feeling pressure from another direction, then I go, okay, I'll pull away from that border so you can fight that war. And because
sorry, I remember very specifically in the initial placement phase, you got an entire uncontested South America.
Yeah, but it's South America. It's worth 2 guys.
That's still bonus pieces on turn 1.
Yeah, that's true. But it's 2 guys. Somebody else had Australia.
That was somebody who went the bottleneck route, and they didn't realize that the game had cards.
Yeah, well, it's also the Australia play is a trash play. That's just a fact of life.
Well, yeah, you're just setting yourself up to lose later.
Yeah. So yeah, I got my hands on South America, but I was also pushing hot into like I had to give up all my ground in Africa. Like I gave up a little bit of Central America, but I knew that was going to happen. That was all part of the plan. But you play non-offensively and non-aggressively, and you wait for someone to piss someone else off, and then you help them out. That's the way.
At that point, once you've like
But I play a clean game. I just want that to be known.
It's a clean game, yes. Ceasefires and treaties all around.
Mm-hmm. Always respectful. I never break a treaty.
Ceasefires, though. That's that still gives me a giggle.
I played hockey at your daughter's quinceañera.
I love that stupid joke.
That was great.
It
was a game of Risk where
Canada and Mexico.
Yeah, the Canada-Mexico alliance. We met in the middle on whatever the hell country.
I think it was right on the border of like the U.S. and Mexico. We the U.S. didn't exist.
That was exactly that was
like
the joke though.
Space down.
Yeah.
It was like right on the Panama Canal where we had 10 feet of neutral ground where we threw all the quinceañeras and hockey tournaments.
It was a secret place where our cultures could come together, even though outwardly we had to present the face of war.
Where we had the most magical trampoline.
Alright. Give this just needs a little more fire. Fix that fucking hand and I am done.
Although to be fair, you're more than likely to find a bounce house than the trampoline at the quinceañera.
That's very true, actually. Bounce houses all day. That's my favorite thing about what's it called? This is my favorite thing about having like Mexican family. Every get together, always bounce house 100% of the time. Always barbecue, always bounce house. Life is good. Hey Robert, we're arguing about the Grinch. You would you like to share some opinions?
We certainly did for a while. I don't know if we're still doing that. At this point, now we're talking about Risk.
Yeah, I guess.
I hear nothing.
No sound? Yeah, that's on you, dude. We're making noise.
Undeafen thyself.
Yeah.
Yeah, your ears are broken. Does he need some kind of permission?
Oh, no.
He was able to talk. He definitely doesn't need any.
No, he's not on DisneyChannel.com. He
yes,
can do whatever he wants.
What?
Well, you need your parents'
Yeah,
permission to go to
of course.
DisneyChannel.com.
Oh yeah, that's true. Oh shit! I should ask him for parents' permission.
Did you?
Fuck. You guys all adults? Oh no.
Too late. No, I snuck in here. I'm actually 3 kids in a coat.
Fuck me every time. Should never let that get around.
I'm
Goddamn
pretty
little
sure I'm an
rascals.
ancient being that that escaped from Disney. Hey, I'm a live-action cartoon. I could be a Disney character for all we know.
It is
The
technically
Lost-
possible, yeah.
The Lost Many.
Oh fuck! Now I gotta make robots for you guys.
They're in the system.
Yeah, I know, but I want nice shiny new ones. Look how nice it looks. I did that. I worked hard on that. I made backgrounds and shit. Well, I made one for me.
Yeah.
Cute little things. I'm
Like, I made one for the talent.
Made one
You
for
should
the
just be
talent.
grateful to be here.
Yeah. They for real took like 4.5 hours.
Welcome to the fucking club. It took me 3 hours to make my current channel trailer, and it's a minute long. Combing through all that fucking footage took so much time.
Oh yeah, that'll slow you down. That's how you got to get yourself a greatest hits system
It's all
going.
pretty
That way
fun
you can
project,
just greatest
yeah.
hits the greatest hits. You can do a best of. Easy money. And you could branch out into a best of worst of. Yeah.
Oh, trust me, every episode's a worst of. I know what I'm peddling.
Oh yeah, no kidding on that one. Same. Oh, I just chugged through like the 2002 Rocky series. Still a fun game, I'll say that.
You say
Oddly very good.
is a boxing game?
Yeah,
Awesome.
for like PS2.
Yeah, Rocky. Like it's oddly like very technical, so I could not turn my mind off for a good portion of it.
Oh, that sucks. There's a fucking.
I had to go to novice mode because like I got my ass kicked so much.
Dude, why are all
Nintendo.
boxing games so fucking hard? You can tell people really respect the sport because whenever somebody makes a game out of it, it's hard as balls.
Well, see, every time he would undeafen himself, I just deafened him again. The goal is to drive him crazy.
Yeah. In the way that only an admin can. Careful, selective, patient, patent.
Am I still?
No, oh, in here? I don't think. No, I don't think anybody is anymore.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so.
Pretty sure it's just
Nope,
me.
just Manny.
Oh yeah, just Nanny. Ah, that's fine. It's okay. Somebody's got to have the kill switch. If I ever go off the chain, he'll be the one to put me down. Somebody's got to do it. If a man's got a code, a man needs a silver bullet. A silver bullet is a bit in the hands of what he does. The jackal. And
Well,
you know,
Todd, if I try to get back in the shelter, put 2 between my eyes. Okay, Daddy. Fucking Simpsons joke with a fallout bunker, crying while he loads the gun.
Oh. Never will be.
Well, that's how you know Todd's the favorite. You always tell your favorite son to kill you.
that's true. That's a gift you hand
Yeah.
down to an honored job of the firstborn. One to put a bullet in your mouth. Fair
I'm a
enough.
child. Still didn't let me do it. No,
I think Todd's the youngest, though.
yeah, he is. Remember, it is 2 space years younger.
I don't like
Or are
this
those
story.
robots?
Yes, he is.
Oh my god, Anthony. I don't know if Ben passed this along. I fucking told this exact story yesterday. I'm gonna say it again. A buddy of mine went to the taping of the roast of Tom Brady when it happened. I haven't run into him in a couple of years. Anyway, there's a point in it. He's like up near the stage, and there's a point in it where like Nicki Minaj comes on and makes like a short joke, and the crowd starts booing, and he's in the middle of the crowd going, "Boo earns, boo earns." Simpsons.
Ew. We got the jokes.
Anthony, your mic's cutting out on you. I know, right? I had to like stop in the middle of a parking lot and lean on something. I was dying. Booers.
I was saying
Hang on,
words.
let me see if I can fix that.
Yeah.
Fix me from getting from cutting out.
Ah, there
I
you go.
turned off noise suppression.
Aha! You were the
Ow!
noise that it was suppressing.
Discord shut you up good.
It's like Discord filter garbage, and you never heard from me again. Remove noise.
Oh, that's why Robert couldn't hear us. We had noise suppression on.
That's really funny.
He had
Oh
his
man,
vagrant
that's a
filter up
good.
the max.
That's a good like fucking return on someone. That reminds me of where is this? Hang on. This is one. I'm not super proud of this. This is what I came up with in the middle of an argument with somebody. I just got the last word with this. And then you wait and it's 15-second delay. It really makes a joke not work that way. Should
Nothing more funny than waiting for the joke.
I should
Oh
be
boy,
streaming.
that's a good screenshot.
I should just be streaming to you guys directly.
Oh, chugga. Take it
It'll
down,
be okay.
put it round,
Do, do,
end
do,
up
do.
on the floor.
Everybody walk the dinosaur. Chug-a-lug, get on the floor. Everybody drink some dinosaurs.
Is there an actual alcohol drink called Dinosaur?
I don't know, but there should be. There must be. Okay.
I'm
Let's
looking
play
I'm
a
looking that up right
classic
now.
game of Is That Real? The dinosaur alcoholic drink. Let's see. T-Rex mocktail. That's not one. Dinosaur themed. Green dinosaur. These are the clever girl. I'm seeing some answers, but I'm not seeing the dinosaur.
The clever
I
girl.
got
What's
a
in
drunken
that?
Barney.
I don't know. I didn't click on it.
Oh, we gotta know now.
Lazy.
That's a Muldoon
It's a
joke.
Jurassic Park inspired drink with Jello mix, boiling water, cold water, vodka, sparkling white grape juice, and a fork of flaking.
Huh.
So it's a Jello shot.
I can't even fathom what that tastes like. I don't know what like any of those ingredients have to do with each other. Wait, hot water and cold water. That's just Jello.
Yeah, that's a Jello shot.
What were the other
Exactly
things?
what that is.
White wine and what?
It was
White grape juice.
grape. Yeah, white grape juice.
That's-
Sparkling white grape juice and vodka.
That sounds actually delicious.
Kind of does, yeah.
Yeah, it does. It sounds light, but like that's fine. Jello shots are kind of gross when they're too alcohol-y. That sounds
I think
really
Oh
Really
good.
man, that reminds me of Jello shots and peanut butter whiskey making PB&J shooters.
Woof. Jello
And the-
shots and peanut butter whiskey, PB shooters till the dawn. It's my country song.
With the voice, when you said till, I don't know why, my brain just went, he's gonna say titties.
Till them titties. Till it down. Oh.
Jello shooters, titties. Going to the dump.
Get that beater's titties. No.
There actually is something called Dino Sour.
Okay, that's pretty close.
Phillips
I get
Dino Sour Orange Dreamsicle.
That's so specific.
It is specific. I bet it's good, though. Orange creamsicle is a flavor that never fails me. I had an orange creamsicle monster the other day. It was delicious. It's only vaguely connected, but it is true.
Yeah, the first delicious monster.
Yep.
My God,
No, I
they're
like
learning.
Monster. No, I enjoy Monster, but I do understand that it tastes like sour candy blended. It's not an appealing taste for everybody.
Does not hit a discernible palate the same as it does to others.
Nay. But it is. I should describe it like this. I find it to be the least objectionable energy drink.
That's fair.
I don't really have like a love for it. It's because like PBR is my favorite beer because it's the one I hate the least. It's not due to any particular quality that it contains. It's just the one that I can put in my body.
It's the one that costs the least for the lowest return.
Yeah. That's generally how I think of it. So I put Monster in that same kind of category. It's the least bad. I hate fucking Red Bull. Jesus Christ. It's like recreational
smells
medicine.
terrible.
It does, and it tastes worse. I don't know what the hell it's about.
Honestly, don't know why the hell I drank it as a youngin. I guess I didn't taste it. I remember when like every Wednesday during the summer they'd have like a PlayStation and Red Bull being advertised at like different gas stations with free hot dogs.
Oh, wow. That sounds effective.
It was like that's actually how I'd play the original Crash Bandicoot.
Awesome.
Well, like my dad would like take my brothers and I to like wherever they were holding that. I think New Rock 104 was hosting like a thing during the summer that they did that.
That's
Whenever
fucking
they were
cool.
holding the PlayStation ransom.
I played Crash for the first time at my rich cousin's house. My stepmom's sister was I'd say upper middle class. We were a little more 7 people in one house. But we'd go over and visit them once in a while, and they'd let me use their PlayStation, which was the fucking magical device from the future for me. Because my previous console that I'd played was like an NES. And yeah, they had Crash Bandicoot, and it blew my mind out the back of my skull. Shit was 3D. Three fucking
Who I knew that
dimensions.
just had a PlayStation. Mostly played PlayStations at like demo stores.
Yeah, I think that was where I got most of my experience with them as well. I did eventually, my uncle, I think, gave us like a hand-me-down PlayStation 1 that me and my sister would just gnawed to the bones. We used it so much.
A
Yeah,
good way to go.
Yeah.
I do remember having a PlayStation growing up. It's just that like I mainly had sports games because my dad was the one who's like mainly into the games. So
Ah, gotcha.
I played a lot of I think it was NBA or whatever basketball game was out around the time.
Mm-hmm.
Had fun, yeah.
I never really had a sports game that I was like into, I don't think. I remember kind of like an NFL Street because you could punch people.
Yeah, those were always fun.
Yeah.
I think NFL Street was one of the first games I was able to beat my dad in. I mean, Blitz anyway.
Yeah. Does Tony Hawk's Pro Skater count as a sports game?
I'd count it. Extreme
Esport.
sports,
Well,
Because if not that, what is it?
well, I mean, like I don't know. By definition, doesn't a sport need to have like a competitive aspect of a winner and a loser?
Well, yeah, but like, would you consider like skiing a sport?
I don't know. I,
Okay, fair enough.
I spend so much of my life sitting in an office chair right now. I'm no authority on what is or isn't a sport.
Oh, okay, well, fair enough. I just say I would think of like skiing or like figure skating as a sport and much like in skating, there's like there isn't like a direct winner and loser, but you compare scores and people do still like win.
Do you consider the X Games a sport?
Yes,
Then it's a sport.
I do for sure. But like, yeah, but I could see why somebody would. It's extreme sports, Ben. It's extreme.
No, they're extreme games.
Oh, you're right. Oh shit, you're right.
Is Hungry Hungry Hippos a sport? It's
God.
a game.
Anything
Man
could be
and
true.
machine, power extreme.
Hungry hippos. Oh my god. Why haven't I seen that? People taking like over dramatic commercials and putting them over really lame looking board games?
Oh, I'm just saying, like, why? Like, I think you're gonna be like, why haven't I seen Olympic Hungry Hungry Hippos?
Oh, that too. I mean,
If I'm not mistaken, I swear I saw clips of like Olympic break dancing this year.
cool.
That's some kind of meme that happened. I don't know if
That
that
sounds
was.
fucking awesome. What are you talking about?
Oh, it was really bad.
Aw, I'm sorry to hear that. I'd love to watch Olympic breakdancing. That sounds fucking awesome.
I think like there actually were probably good competitors, but there was like someone from Australia that got viral because it was so fucking bad.
Oh shit. I mean, Australians breakdancing. It's a little known stereotype, but yeah, they are not good at it.
They're actually the best, but it's too
Oh,
above our heads.
yeah, it's like a full circle thing. They're so good that like we can't even wrap our heads around it.
Exactly.
That,
It's too
that
new-
does seem to be how dance works like half the time.
It's nouveau riche,
Nouveau riche.
well, as they do in the bush.
As they do in the bush. Finish this fucking piece. I'm so close to done. Ready
Yay.
to put it on the shelf. Slap on something.
Everyone
bun.
to see. We can see it every day. That's you drew a cat, right?
I drew a cat. No, I didn't. You weren't looking anyway.
Well, I'm still proud of you, son. The most important thing is you gave it your all and you didn't get hurt in the end. God damn it.
Still proud of you, son. Holy shit. Holy shit. That is a knife that can be drawn in any conversation. Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm still proud of you, son. Fuck you, man. Yeah, I let it all out, champ. Let it
There
all
we go.
out.
Just like it's like we did in therapy.
You could just go into dad mode on. That's like a guaranteed fighting words. Like if you want to do like a Morrowind thing and just get away with murdering someone in a fight, just throw that down. Oh man. I always wonder that if you could piss somebody off enough to make them try to kill you, are you allowed to kill them? Is that legal? It's very complicated.
Like all right, I'm not a lawyer, but I think depending on where you are, in very specific circumstances, I think so. But mostly no.
Well, it's like if you did get away with it, like what would happen if it happened a second time? And they're just like, "Come on, man, we really know you wanted to kill that guy," and you're like, "Yeah, he was a real piece of shit, but he came
Wait,
after
if it
me."
happened a second time, like you pissed the same guy off again for him to try to kill you, and then you killed him.
No, it's
Then
a
he's
totally different
zombie.
guy.
Oh,
Totally different guy. It's like a hitman, but that's how he kills people, is by getting them so angry that they try to fucking kill him.
He's just got a very specific niche.
Yeah.
It's Leon the Professional too.
That's how he stalks his prey. He's just
Self-defense.
so good. His shit talk is so next level that he can talk his way into self-defense plea before it happens.
No,
Be an
you
interesting
entire-
character. That'd be you. Tell me you wouldn't watch that show. That every episode he's like learning about somebody, like he's learning about them and their life, so that he can be like exactly on point enough to anger them enough to try to kill him. It's like
Just trying to
methodical.
weed through and find their weaknesses.
Yeah, like what will hurt this person the most? What will get me there? Yeah, and then getting them in a circumstance where they provably try to kill him first.
Who plays that role?
Ooh. Oh man, I wish with all my heart in a
And
universe.
why is it Javier Bardem?
No, it can't be. He's too good.
Really?
No, because for the same reason it can't be Bill Hader, because he's already played a very similar character.
Well, I was gonna say Anton Chigurh is kind of more of a lunatic.
I know
Then-
he is, but it's like I don't know. I feel like it's a different like methodical killer role. Like I would want something kind of different. I think. I don't know who though.
Hey, look, if Christoph Waltz can keep being a happy-go-lucky badass murderer, I don't see why.
That would be interesting. Okay, I'll tell you why wouldn't want it to be Christoph Waltz as much as I love him. Because I wouldn't want it to follow in this like kind of recent trend of taking like old prestige actors and putting them in like ridiculous action movies, which are fun movies to watch, but they're just not like, I don't know, it's just like not my deal. I feel like I want someone.
Wait,
I feel like
Christoph Waltz kind of an old prestige actor. How long's he been on the scene, really?
I don't know, but he's an older guy, isn't he? Like in his late 50s.
Oh well, I mean, I thought you just meant like
Well, it's like taking.
just tenured in like a lot of big. I don't remember when he like kind of took off.
Well, yeah, he was never like a huge actor, but he's like very well respected. He's
Well,
like,
all
like,
right, yeah.
like the type of movie I'm describing is like, of course, John Wick, but it's also like Nobody with Bob Odenkirk, or like The Equalizer with Denzel Washington, or like I wouldn't want another movie in that pattern. Do you know? Do you kind of see what I mean?
Sort of. Yeah.
You know, it's deliberately making like an over the top action movie out of an actor who you wouldn't normally put in an action movie. Like that's the gag. Well, not John Wick, obviously, but
I was gonna say that's a stretch on Wick.
yeah, he's
Yeah.
obviously an action movie actor. But, anyways, I don't know who I would get to play it. I guess is my answer. Fred Savage. We fall right back into that trap. Who
Peter
would?
Falk.
Fucking oh my god, that would be amazing. It would be nice to have an old man. But like it would be a really fun role to have a really old dude in.
I mean, I guess you could kind of go Harry Brown and get
Oh.
Michael Caine.
No, I know who I want. It's James Spader. It's James Spader 100%. Never mind. I'm going to do exactly what I just said I didn't want to do because if it was James Spader, it would be worth it. Oh.
Very specific of you. But all right.
Absolutely. It'd be so amazing. Dude, it would give every fucking episode would accumulate with him giving a long, cruel monologue to somebody. It would be so much fun to listen to. I think that would be great.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, right.
Now we have our movie pitch.
We got our movie pitch.
Yay!
Well, James Spader's not really an A-lister. We could probably get him pretty cheap. It saves us some money. We can get a strong supporting cast.
Wait, what are you talking about in that A-lister? He was in, I mean, off the top of my head, I know he was in both Stargate, he was in Secretary. He's in he's in a pretty good deal of, like, I don't want to say semi-big, because that does just undercut what I'm saying about him.
No, I'm not trying to lower his overall fame, but I mean like right now he wouldn't be making like I don't even know who's fucking young and in action movies right now.
Chris Evans, I guess.
He wouldn't be making like Chris Evans money. But he yeah, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel like we could still get we could get him at a decent price and still have a little more room for some supporting actors.
Like Christine Baranski.
Christine Baranski. Who's Christine Baranski?
We just talked about her in The Grinch.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. Yes, absolutely. Oh, that'd be cool. She could be like his like Q type character.
I was gonna say like his handler. He's a loose cannon. He needs a handler.
Yeah, his like go-to. That would be enjoyable. I'd be interested to see those two people act against each other. I don't know why. I think it's just because I like them both, but sometimes you just have big actors and you're like, oh, I wish they were in a movie together.
That's all it takes.
Just want one yell off.
That's all you need.
Especially when you have like, it's so rare that you get like a good confluence of like powerful actors. I'm such a big fan of Kong of Skull Island for having the bravery to put Samuel L. Jackson and what's his name? Fuck. How did I forget
Russian
his?
Guyevich.
Yep, that's the guy from Roseanne and a million other things.
Oh, John Goodman.
John Goodman. Yeah, Samuel L. Jackson and John Goodman in the same movie. Like, two people who are known for, like, their big, powerful, kind of booming presence. Like, it almost feels like overkill, but actually kind of having them to act against each other, just, there's, like, this natural kind of excitement. You kind of, the whole movie, you sort of want them to get into an argument, to kind of see that, like, play against play. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah, but I'm also just a sucker for John Goodman. He's an awesome actor. He's very unique. What happened?
I believe it was wet.
Oh, I just said that he is.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm a big fan. Hope it didn't turn out he's a monster. It's a constant worry these days.
Oh, just who's gonna fucking boff it in Hollywood with some scandal?
Yeah. Yep.
It feels like it's getting that way, man.
Yeah, it's tough.
Ain't got
Turns
no
out
fucking room to talk.
all of our media icons were monsters. I guess we kind of knew that in our hearts, didn't we?
Deep down, yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing good ever lasts in this damn world.
Wait a minute. Hang on now.
The ability to idolize a human being?
Yes. Okay. We're cool. Just needed a
no.
little post-it note on that one.
There you go. No, that was my own scandal. Now let me pick a name out of a hat and tell you how they're still my hero even after all the fucking.
Did you hear about all this Jeffrey Epstein stuff? Pff, end of an era.
You know what? I don't even want an audio clip following that one. Because you're the editor. You can make this look however you want. Oh, shit. What did I say for the last 4 hours?
Oh.
There's going to be some clip down the line. Jeffrey Epstein. Stupid, but hot.
Stupid but hot. The thing about Epstein was that I'm like listening to it like, man, I said Epstein a lot of times. Even for a joke, it was too many. Why did I keep bringing it up? What the hell is wrong with me? I'm just sitting there getting like
all set up.
I'm sitting there getting propaganded by a video meant to tear me down. Fuck, this guy's got a point.
Is that red pilled by the guy who's shit talking you?
Okay, like, that has to have happened once by now. Somebody, like, going in to, like, react and be like, I'm gonna fucking shit on this guy's shitting on me. And they're just like, oh, fuck, that guy's super right. Oh, man.
There's a lot of really salient points.
Fuck, dude, he is... Ooh, I suck at this. It must have happened. If there's a link
And then
out
they
there.
delete their channel. What can I say? He was on point.
Think of how many careers could be saved by people being able to say those words. Ah, fuck. Man, he was right. I was super wrong about this.
Oh, I think I am just a piece of shit.
Yeah. He
It happens.
you know,
It happens all the time.
stand in my shit that you should just walk away from. You're allowed to be wrong. Everyone's allowed to be wrong.
Well, time for that part of the drawing where I have every chance in the world to fuck it up, because I have to draw your fucking 10-cent robot.
Yup. Get in there.
I don't know why. It just has so many opportunities to just fall in on itself.
Yeah, it's really hard to
a-
draw. I know. It's supposed to be really easy, but it isn't, and I don't know why. It's just so many aspects of it are frustrating.
Because it's perfectly geometric, because it's made out of, like, garbage.
That was supposed to help. It was supposed to help. I don't know how it all went so wrong.
I'll tell you exactly how. The same way Pictionary always goes wrong when a fucking artist is trying to draw something in 10 seconds.
Oh, yeah.
Because they get way too detail oriented. Sorry, did I say they? I get way too detail oriented, and I have to put just the right amount of sheen on the balloon, and I have to put the folds near the tie to make sure you know it's made of rubber. Meanwhile, I can just put a circle with a string on it, little triangle under where the string attaches. Balloon.
Yeah, obviously. We all knew that from your description, clearly. Every one of us.
Anthony?
Well, Susie didn't.
Every one of us.
Every one of us. Every one of us. Every one of us.
Ah.
Every one of us. Every one of
He
us.
drew every one of us. The most amazing caricature artist ever.
He drew every one of us.
Ah, he drew every one of us.
Oof, alright. I think this guy is in good shape for now.
Hooves.
That will do.
Yay.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Some more.
Ah, lucky.
Yeah. I don't mean to brag. I have a bathroom. So, you know.
All right, moneybags, come
yeah,
on.
You guys enjoy whatever you're up to while I use a toilet
The
made of porcelain.
Cannot.
Yep. Can't even hear you. Got my headset off. Walking away.
All right, just
To
don't.
the bathroom that I have.
get all alone. Get used to it.
No one's coming for you. Not even me.
I'm leaving.
And me as well.
Like
And I'm getting the fuck out of here.
you do.
I'll see myself out, thank you.
I don't want to be around for this shit show.
And I'll just take the back door myself.
Oh shit! I'm out of here.
Is it?
I don't think I'm supposed to be here.
Is somebody parked behind me? I'd like to leave.
I need you to move your van.
I'm sorry, I can't find my key.
Oh damn, that was a